Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Marketing Matters. I'm Sarah Touchstone, Landmark Titles social media marketing strategist and educator. I get the pleasure of bringing you Marketing Matters every Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. Arizona time. The month of April, we are talking all about Landmark Titles in-house tools. These are tools designed to specifically help you grow and market your business. Today, we are talking about title capture, which is our NetSheets app. This is going to help you generate accurate closing estimates and so much more. It is really a great tool. It's super easy to find, super easy to use. So I'm going to go ahead and switch over our view. These are live demos today. So let's get rolling. I'm going to stop sharing on this screen, and then we're going to share. We're going to share over into our internet. So the first thing you guys are going to do to find title capture and our net sheets is you're going to go right to our Landmark Title website, and that is ltaag.com. So this is the website. You're going to open it up, and bam, right off the bat, you've got that request a quote on the main page. All you're going to do is you're going to click on that request a quote, and it's going to take you into our title capture page. Now, you do not have to sign up for title capture to use some of the quote sheets. I think there's about 2 that you can use. However, if you go ahead and you log in and you sign up, there is so many more features that are available to you on our title capture. So I am already signed in, and it is free to sign in and use these tools. So if you want really good, accurate quotes, instead of just having to reach out to your escrow officer, which escrow officers are always, they're the best. However, they may be in the middle of working a deal. They may not be able to rapidly get you a quote back. So that's why we have title capture. So we're going to go right here to the home page of title capture. Now, once again, I am logged in, but I do want to show you, you have the opportunity to use title quotes and loan estimate quotes right on the main page. You do not have to be logged in, but I am going to show you more of the features that I want to highlight within this tool that are going to be really useful when it comes to it. So I do encourage you guys to get in and get registered. Now, when you do register, it's going to ask you which office, and I think it asks you which business development manager. So make sure you're filling all of that out, and then you will have full access. So the 2 that you have available, like I said, title quote and loan estimate quotes, those are available on the main page. So I'm going to go ahead and we're just going to do, I'm going to take you through a couple of these so you can see how to build them out and how to really get those good, accurate quotes quick and easy within minutes. So we're just going to do a little demo on the title quote page. This is probably the one that everybody's going to use the most. We're just going to use my house. I was like using it for, just using as a dummy. All right. And then we're going to check our branch. So let's just say we'll do Arrowhead because it's the closest one to me. And then we're just going to build it out with what type: purchasing with financing, cash, refinancing. Let's do purchase with financing. I think that's probably the most accurate. And then we're going to do 550,000 loan amount. Let's just say we'll do a 50,000. Oh no, we'll do 500,000 loan amount. There we did 50 down. And once again, I'm just kind of going through this. You'll have to have more of your own details. All right. And then additional transaction, it does default. So you can do buyer only, seller only. Let's do seller, and you have the option to choose your underwriter. It's going to default to First National Title, but if you know that your clients want, say, older public or something like that, you can get in there and you can change it. Once again, it's going to default to a lot of things directly, but it does give you the option to go ahead and enter in some more. You can do endorsements within here, and you can manually adjust the fees. Now, I would just go ahead and recommend that you just let it usually autofill that instead of adjusting. But if there are customizable things that you need to do to get the most accurate quote for your clients, you go ahead and you fill in some of those. All right, so I did calculate, and boom, here we go. We've got our closing fees. We've got how much our insurance is going to cost. It really builds out an amazing report for you and your clients. Then, in addition, it gives you the ability to email it, to download a PDF. And some of these, it does give you the ability to go in and save it into your quotes. So right here, you've got a quick, easy title quote, right? So this is a great tool for you to be able to use. You can share this with your clients. You can download this and put this into a listing presentation. There really is so much that you have the opportunity to do. And you can even go in, if maybe I don't like, some of the information changed, I don't have to go in and create a complete new report. I can get in and I can just go ahead and edit this report. So really cool features. Let's go ahead and go back to our new estimates title, because I now want to show you guys all of the build outs that we have in here. We have the seller net sheets. We have the buyer, seller to net, seller's multiple offers. Yes, there are tools directly in here that allow you to go ahead and really get some good, solid information for your sellers and for your buyers. We've got a great rent versus buy tool as well. So I'm going to click on this one, unless you guys, with you guys being on live, if there's any other ones that you want me to get in and build out. Now, the first sellers and the 4 buyers, those are only available with an account. So definitely make sure that you're getting in and you're creating. This is a free account. We're not going to send you spam or anything like that. Unless you want it, of course, then you would reach out to me and I would send you all the goodies that we have. But your information is confidential. This is just for your benefit. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to just go ahead. I love too, for the buyers, it has monthly affordability. It really does help you to calculate. So a lot of these things that we had to kind of piece together and calculate on our own, we now have the abilities to go ahead and put things together at the, click of a button. So I want to come down here to the buyers. I want to click on the rent versus buy, because there are some other really neat options when it comes to these. So let's go ahead and just put in, and I think this is a good one too, because a lot of times people need to see the numbers when it comes to things like rent versus buy. So let's say we're paying $2,500 a month. We'll just use, my location again. All right, we'll choose a branch again. Property purchase price. All right, loan types, conventional. You also have a drop down. You can pick VA or FHA as well, 20%. It's all, some of this is just going to auto fill in too. This is really cool too, because it's going to pull in the current interest rate, or like an average of what the current interest rate. Of course, as you are using this, remember that everything is an estimate. So make sure that you're telling your clients as well, these are estimates. They are not, 100% accurate, but this title capture is really good at being very close. All right, 30 years. Once again, this all just kind of auto filled in. So we're going to come down here. If you need to enter in with the, any of this other information, closing date, once again, it's just going to go ahead and default to some of these other ones. We can go in, we can adjust the title fees, the home insurance, the property taxes. Of course, these are important things to go ahead and put in there to get the most accurate property taxes. If you know this information, the more you know, the better. Homeowners association dues, including all of this into the estimate, very important, right? So I'm not going to go ahead and I'm not going to fill out those. I just, this is a quick demo today. I just want to get you guys, comfortable in the software and you see some of the different things that you can work with. Okay. So now we've got a lot of information, right? So buying will never be cheaper than rent, or buying is cheaper because you are building equity. Don't know why it says that. Buying will never be cheaper than renting. Ha ha ha, April Fools. So you've got all of this information right here. Obviously I probably wasn't paying $2,500 for renting, and you are building equity, which is amazing. So you can see all of this information right here for your clients. So this gives you great information. And then what is really cool about this feature is that you can also, not only can you email it and download it, but you can also turn it into a flyer. So should I rent or buy? We have marketing material that's built into title capture. I think a lot of people, it's something that they don't know necessarily about title capture, that there is marketing material built into it. So I do like to highlight that. So that graph that we created, we put it right in here, right in this flyer. So very cool, really neat features that you have available here within title capture. Okay. The last couple of things I'm going to show you under our new estimates is you also have ALTA statements and you have pre-HUD located in here. So these are all of the different kinds of estimates that you can do. Now, there's a few other things that I do want to show you that are available within title capture. Beyond just creating net sheets and quotes, you can save your estimates. So you can come to here to all estimates. It's taking just a second to pull up. There it is. All right. So now I have all of my estimates. As you can see, I've had a lot of demos. I've gotten in here and done a lot of these. So you have all of this that are saved. This one is the one we just did today. This one as well, the rent demo. So everything gets saved that you are working on in here. You can also just come into your estimates and you can even create new estimates within this tool. So it's really neat, really convenient. The other feature I want to show you is that you can have your clients in here. So if you've been sending out estimates from here, you can come back in. You don't have to necessarily reinvent the wheel. You can come in here. You can see that I have an admin account. So these are you guys. These are all of our agents that are in here and that are using it and are signed up. But you yourself can use this as well. And then we also have an orders area. So anything that we have done in here, it's all available down here. So a lot of great information that you can utilize within the free NetSheets tool. The last thing I do want to show you is how to customize your profile. So you've already signed up, you've gotten in, you've started creating NetSheets. You can actually set your defaults in here as well. So if you're working with a particular client and you know what their preferences are, or you're working in a certain city or area and you know what your defaults are, you can come over here and you can set those up. So first one is your profile setting. So you can get in here and remember that this is going to go on some of that marketing material and stuff that you sent out to your clients. So anytime that you get in here, make sure that you are filling everything out. You can enter in your social media profiles as well, because remember, we're going to be taking this information that we're creating in here, and we're going to be utilizing it with our clients. So make sure your branding is built out in here. You can even set up what your email notifications are. These are obviously an admin type. You can set your account settings. Then let's go ahead and touch on my default settings as well. So this is another thing that I can come in and I can preset and forget. So I can set my costs as well as my branch costs. Things like homeowners insurance, property taxes, real estate compensation, homeowner fees. Remember how we saw some of those and we're like, okay, well, if we're doing this every single time, maybe there's a neighborhood that you farm and you know what the homeowner fees are. You can get in and you can set those up in advance. Impound lenders, all of this is stuff that you can get in and you can preset. Yes. So it makes it super easy. And then once again, if you know which branch you're working with, you can get in there. You can set, Biltmore Lakes. You can set, Arrowhead, Goodyear, whichever branch you're using. Then all of this is going to go ahead. You can get in here. You can set this. If, like I said, if you're working in a particular city. So there really are a lot of different ways that you can get in and you can work the NetSheets title capture app. And then of course, going back where we started today on the homepage, there are ways that you can invite your clients to share right here on the homepage. This is our seller's NetSheet and our title quote available for anyone and everyone to use. There are different ways that you can utilize customer support in here. It just is a great, simple, easy tool. So that's why I kind of wanted to open up our Landmark Title in-house tools with this. It's on our homepage. It really is. It makes things so quick and so easy for you and your clients. So if you guys have any questions on it, let me know. I'm going to go back and we're going to finish up our presentation. All right. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Title capture is such a great tool to utilize. And I'm going to tell you guys what we have coming up the rest of the month. But first, we are partnering again with Help this spring to finalize and help them out getting to the end of the year with their Help Snacks program. We will actually be doing a Landmark Title Help Snacks bagging event with them this month. So if you guys can, take a few minutes, take a few dollars, and get out there and support Help. They are running a little bit low on some of their snack bags just to get them through the next couple of months. They do so much good in our schools and our communities for homeless and at-risk children. So please, please, please get out there and give if you can. Steve, creating an account. Yes, you just go to our Landmark Title Assurance Agency, ltaag.com, and then go to request a quote. It's at the very top. And then you'll see the area where you can log in. So that's where you go. So go to ltaag.com, request a quote. It's going to be right there on that main page. And then it should give you the option to sign in and create an account. I hope that filled it in for you. All right. So if you guys can, give to Help this spring and help them to get through, the end of the school year. Upcoming classes, once again, on our Landmark Title Assurance Agency website at ltaag.com/events. All right, here it is. Here is our calendar for this month, Marketing Matters. We just covered Title Capture NetSheets. Next week, we're going to cover Breakthrough Broker. It is a free marketing resource for you. So there's a lot that you can do besides just make open house flyers and whatnot within there. You're going to want to check it out. Then April 16th, we have an expert from Altos Market Reports coming on live to show you how you can leverage market data for your clients. April 23rd, we're going to dive into Title Pro. This is going to help you to create farms and get instant information on any property in our area. And then the end, oh, that should say April 30th. The end of the month, we have Certified coming on to help your clients be better protected from wire fraud. It's going to be an amazing month. Please join us. And then on April 3rd, that's tomorrow, we have a real estate workshop. This is going to help you guys build out video content. I know videos is not the most exciting thing that people love doing, although I think it is exciting. If you want more information on how you can become better at leveraging videos to market, please attend this class. This is tomorrow, 11 to 12. You can use that QR code, or you can reach out to us and we can get you registered for it. And then the brokery is this weekend is holding their Barks and Bouquets. This is a fun little community event they do once a month off of 100 Northern Avenue. And it's a great way to come out. This month they are supporting Love Pup. So go on, check it out. They always have like crafts and stuff too. And then April 8th, this is next Tuesday, I'm hosting a social media class over at the Atrium at Arrowhead. This one, we're going to cover all platforms, how to create engagement. This is a really fun class. I encourage you guys to reach out to Patty and get registered for it. Then I'll be up in Prescott and we're going to be doing specifically Reels, April 16th. This is going to be at the Berkshire Hathaway office, but any realtors are invited to join. So this is 1:30 on the 16th. If you want to learn more about videos, as you can tell, social media and video content, very popular this month. And then we've got the benefits of reverse mortgage class. This is coming up April 23rd. This is a Wednesday from 9 until 10:30. This is going to be out in Buckeye. If you'd like to register for that, reach out to Patty for that one. And then there's more. Moving ahead to April, we've got our ChatGPT and Canva Magic class. This is May 6th from 9:30 until 11. And this is going to be at our Atrium at Arrowhead. So that is it for us today. Oh, we've got our home tours as well. Biltmore Luxury every Wednesday at 9 a.m. and the third Thursdays at 8:30. You guys hear my dog going on in the background. Yes, we just had a package delivered. So reach out to your business development managers, guys. They are your dream team in our real estate industry. They're going to help you with everything when it comes to marketing your business. So reach out to Beth, Hannah, Keith, Michael, Patty, Renee, and Raylan up in Prescott for all of your marketing needs. All right, guys, that is it for us. Please also think of us on your next contract. We'd love to help you with your title and escrow and provide amazing customer service for your clients. We have 7 offices here in the Valley, 1 up in Prescott, 2 in Nevada, and we are there to service everything from start to close, from marketing to potential leads and clients, to getting them through the door and having a wonderful experience all across the board. Thank you guys for attending today. Please join us on some of the other great webinars we have coming up this month, and we'll see you then.